Welcome to Burgess Snow Field at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
The hand to the running back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Quarterback may change this route. Clark wants to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Big play coming here. The last thing you want to do is squander this type of field position on the opening drive. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So UTEP's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Miners will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Now sliding to his left. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it down the left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. It's complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Miners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fakes his man miss. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. Turning it on. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Moves away as he feels pressure. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Caught in the backfield, it's McGarrigle. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And that is no good. So the score remains 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The give to the tailback. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Clark wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Pulls it in. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. On target. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers.
Breaks it with the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Makes the catch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll knock him down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Clark to fire. Finds his back in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if they...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out?
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a hit. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Clark wants to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They just keep firing. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've...
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. At the 45 on his way. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Miners in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Looking to throw, it's Petty. He's got it. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Miners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They're working that left side. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Quarterback extends the play. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got his man on the right. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They kick it away on 4th down. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the handoff. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge. Right. That pocket has been shaky, but if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Got his man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. So going for it on 4th down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option. But not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stance and drive off the ball, and it works out.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. Running toward the goal line. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And your offense, you're talking to each other the whole time. Look at the score. Understand the situation. We got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We got a chance to put this ball game away. What happened?
Had nowhere to go. Couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last drive will just make you tear your hair out. You get down inside the 10 and fumble the thing away. And the Gamecocks now can really generate some momentum if they turn that turnover into points. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They'll move the wide receiver. Clark wants to throw. Got him downfield. There he goes down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Clark to fire. They get to him as he throws.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Here's the give off the left side. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. With the catch, it's McGarrigle. Shakes off the defender. There he goes! Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Reaches, fires complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gives it on the option. Got the first down. Looking for more. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's Petty. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
They'll try the run. Inside the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Miners are in the hurry-up.
And that's good enough for first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. ULM is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 32 to Marshall. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throwing on the run. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Clark wants to throw. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open.
Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it up to 16.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. It's now a 15-7 game.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll start the return inside his 5. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. To throw, it's Petty. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got him up for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to...
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Looking to throw, it's Petty. Rushes on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly.
QB spicy. No game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, the ball popped out. That's the way to mess up a drive. Oh, they are fortunate to get that fumble back, but the clock is still ticking, and they've got to go and go now. Defense playing a bail technique. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Across the 25. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock.
No game on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Petty. Under fire. Working that left side now. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They won the game today That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and